How are you?
Can I help you?
Yes. I need to file an records request for ex-officer Logan Kelly
Okay.
as to why he was fired and why he was removed from the police force, as well as all his disciplinary actions, as well as I'm going to need the I guess disciplinary actions over the last, say, year for Officer Clayton Jefferson.
Okay. So I actually think you need to contact IA for that, and I can give you the phone number.
Okay.
IA Internal Affairs.
Okay.
It's not something I can give you here through records, but I can get you in contact with them and they can help you.
And Kelly is no longer with the Farmington Police Department, correct? See, the district attorney's office said that he was in contact and that he's still able to testify on behalf of the Farmington Police Department in a trial situation.
Okay.
And so I'm thinking that's some kind of violation.
I apologize. I don't know those sorts of laws and rules.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, I'm going to get you in touch with Sergeant Goodsell. He's an IA and he'll be able to answer those questions.
Okay. Yeah, I thought I was just reading last week that it was under, what is it, section 48.1 or something, 48.2B or something to that effect, that all of that's available here through records. His disciplinary actions, his the reason
I'm not trying to get
the
you
reason he was fired.
I swear I'm not. I don't know that it is available in your records. If it is, Sergeant Goodsell will let me know, and then he'll go ahead and probably put the request in through us.
Okay.
And you'll come back and get it here from us.
Right.
But I could be totally wrong, but I don't think it's something, I mean, I don't even have access to that. I would have to go through him anyway. But, you know what? Before I send you off, let me just go call him and ask him.
Okay, thank you,
That might
ma'am.
be easier.
Appreciate that.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm glad I called him because he's gonna go ahead and come on down and talk to you.
Okay.
Hello, sir.
How are you?
Good, how you doing?
Good, thank you.
I'm Sergeant Goodsell, Farmington Police Department.
Thank you finally.
How can I help you?
I wanted to gain some information on ex-officer Logan Kelly.
Okay.
Wanted the findings of the disciplinary actions for himself over the last year,
Okay.
as well as Officer Clayton Jefferson,
Okay.
and his reasons as to why he's no longer employed with the Farmington Police Department.
For Officer Kelly, I assume that's what you're talking about?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay. So some of it is going to be, we have the Freedom of Information Act.
Correct.
And some of it, that act allows people to obtain some information, but some of that is going to be stuff you can't get even with the act. Well, what I can do is, my boss isn't here, but if I can take like your name and phone number and that kind of stuff, I can have a discussion and then I can give you whatever information we are
Right.
allowed to do.
Well, I filed a complaint against him last year.
Okay.
It was anonymous. It was through, I forget the case number now, but
What was the circumstances? Because I may have investigated it. So.
yes, it was. It was you who
Okay.
investigated
Okay.
and found that he did no wrongdoing.
Okay.
And that had to do with his tampering with evidence
Oh, okay.
and with the breaking of the, what is it?
So this was there was the car that was impounded. Is that
Correct.
that situation? Okay.
Yes, sir.
So Dante's Inferno, that situation.
Yes,
okay.
yes, Dante's Inferno.
Okay.
Yes,
So did
sir.
you ever get you got my letter that said that
That you cleared him back then.
on that stuff?
Right.
So you're wanting any other any other disciplinary stuff that he may have been investigated for?
Correct.
Okay.
And the reason why he's no longer working with you now.
Okay. So let me do this. Can I get your phone number and maybe a mailing address? Well, or I can use that email.
Yeah, just use the email.
Okay.
Stick with that, and let's go ahead and communicate.
Okay, let's do that. I'll just
That way.
that same email address. I will talk to my supervisors at the beginning of next week, and then I'll shoot you an email and let you know what information I can provide to you on that stuff.
Okay.
Does that sound reasonable?
Another question
Yes,
is
sir.
they're saying that they're going to be able to call him in to testify as on behalf of the Farmington Police Department,
Okay.
and I'm not sure how that's
So,
working
so,
out
and
or-
again, I don't know 100% how that works because we don't run into that situation too often. But if he still is a certified police officer in the state, which I believe he is, then he can still testify as a police officer. So that may be how that is. You're talking about, I'm assuming, that same case from
Right.
the search warrant. Okay.
right.
So I don't. And then Officer Jefferson, what information did you want for him?
Just his disciplinary action, if he had any
Okay.
outside of my initial complaints against him, if there was any other complaints or things of that
So
nature.
if he's ever been complained on or anything like
Yes,
that.
sir.
Okay. All right. I will get that. Like I said, I'll run it by my supervisors beginning next week, and then I will shoot you an email with whatever information I can provide you.
Okay, yeah,
Is that
just
okay?
basically want to know why he's fired
Okay.
or let
So
go. or-
he wasn't fired. I believe he resigned.
He resigned.
He resigned, I believe. But let me talk to my supervisors, and then I'll get that information to you in an email.
Okay.
Does that sound good?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Thank you. I
Hey,
appreciate
no
your
problem.
time.
Good luck to you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Mhm, yeah,
Have a good
okay.
day.